Today in Portland, Oregon, protests, prison reversals, and a public safety shakeup. Let's dive in. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report in Portland. First up, protesters are demanding an investigation into a Portland firm's alleged drone tech supply to Israel. Sightline Intelligence, a Portland-based company that builds AI-supported video systems, is under pressure from anti-war activists who say the firm's software is ending up with Elbit Systems, an Israeli arms manufacturer. Elbit, for context, supplies drones and other military hardware to Israel. Activists argue the sales violate United Nations arms agreements, pointing to the way Sightline's AI helps drones interpret and track target movements. A group called the Movement Research Unit, an activist research collective that combs through trade and cargo records, says it has documented multiple shipments from 2024 through late 2025, including shipments in December, March, September, and October of that period, destined for Elbit in Israel. They're urging City Hall to step in and block further sales on human rights grounds. Sightline says it complies with all applicable laws and regulations. That's the company's line. Several Portland City Council members have pledged to investigate. Activists say local action can be faster and more effective than waiting on federal policy, noting similar pressure campaigns like Alameda County in California, divesting from Caterpillar over military sales. And here's a curveball. A Sightline promotional video reportedly showed Portland's own aerial tram, which has sparked worries about domestic surveillance. Nothing like seeing your morning commute in a drone demo to sharpen the debate. My take: it's clear local action could be pivotal in addressing international issues. When city procurement and permitting get involved, companies tend to listen. Let's pivot to the next story. Next up, Oregon inmates face disappointment as reduced sentences are reversed. In 2025, the Oregon Supreme Court, the state's highest court, ruled that judges could grant credit for time defendants spent in jail before sentencing. That decision led to hundreds of recalculated sentences. One of those was Dylan Sanchez, an Oregon inmate who was told his release would move up to 2029 instead of 2030. But prosecutors and victim advocates pushed back, and Governor Tina Kotek paused the recalculations last November. The Oregon Department of Justice then issued new guidance that month. That triggered reviews across cases, and in many, a re-extension of sentences to their original end dates. By the numbers, about 380 people had their sentences reduced. Roughly 40 were released early before the pause hit. The administrative whiplash was severe. Inmates were told one thing, then another, and in some cases they were already preparing for re-entry. For Sanchez, a district attorney argued that the original judge didn't intend to grant that credit, and his sentence was reverted in February 2026. That's a hard about-face to process from behind bars. My take: the back and forth on sentencing undermines trust in the justice system. When people can't rely on court orders, confidence collapses fast. All right, next topic. Portland's public safety chief, Bob Causey, is stepping down amidst budget challenges. Causey has been the deputy city administrator for the Community and Public Safety Service area since June 2025. Before that, he ran the Bureau of Emergency Communications, better known as BOEC, which handles 911 dispatch. He'll depart May 18, 2026. His exit lands as Portland stares down a roughly $160 million budget gap for the 2026-27 fiscal year. City Administrator Raymond Lee III, Portland's top administrative official, will manage the public safety portfolio while the city searches for a replacement. That portfolio includes the Portland Police Bureau and Portland Fire and Rescue. Big responsibilities at a tight time. This is part of a broader leadership churn at City Hall over the past year. One note that raised eyebrows: Causey will receive a year of pay upon departure. Well, that's one way to soften a landing in a rough budget cycle. My take: leadership turnover in times of financial strain is a worrying trend. Continuity matters most when dollars are tight and public safety is on the line. And that's your report for today from the City Report with Dean Bark in Portland. Have a great day, and tune in tomorrow for more.